but you sell stuff. I have heard a couple of times on Telegram now, and so I thought I'd address it in this YouTube video. People get very offended when you sell things, but to me it's insane because 95% of my content is free. All of these YouTube videos are free. All of the tweets, emails, Telegram posts, and where else am I? All of the socials are free. Everything's free. And the top 1% of my content is paid for. The most life-changing content that takes a lot of time and energy and effort and sometimes money to create, where I work one-on-one or with you in small groups, and your life changes as a result. Yes, I charge money for that, but it's life-changing, and it takes a lot of my time and effort, and I have a life to pay for. I have bills and rent and food and basic expenses. So yes, of course I charge money. And I think people who are offended by this kind of thing are usually quite young and usually quite broke and usually don't make very much money themselves, so they get a little bit, I don't know, offended or jealous or something. Whereas the guys who don't get offended by this are always successful, and they're far more likely to become high testosterone as a result. So the reason I do this sometimes is it's a very, very effective way to weed out the losers from the winners. The 18-year-old who's never worked a job in his life and has never paid rent in his life, who gets offended by me asking for money for creating very, very top tier courses that take a lot of time and energy and effort, that guy is probably going to stay low testosterone for the rest of his life because his mindset is off. No amount of Tonkat Ali is going to fix his broken mindset. And also, not only are successful guys not offended by it, there's been several traders in Dubai, and also Tim, who had his Amazon FBA business and he was based in Florida. They have all told me I should charge more for consulting than I am doing because it's that life-changing. They were like, why are you only charging this much? Like, you should definitely be more high ticket than this. Like, I would have paid you way more. and since then, I've had guys just immediately get my attention on Instagram, for example, by saying, I'll pay you this much if I get priority. And I was like, okay. The difference in mindset between these guys who are focused on results versus someone who's offended when you ask for $27 is night and day. And like, which guy do you think is going to get where he wants to go faster? I mean, it's the guy who's not offended by everything all the time for absolutely no reason. But yeah, 95% of the content is free. And then of the top 1%, most of that's like $27. And a lot of these young dudes, they're buying beers, they're going out and they're smoking weed. It's a hell of a lot more expensive than a $27 ebook that will actually improve your life. Alcohol will make you more estrogenic, so will weed. And both of them mess up other hormones as well. And blood sugar. And there's a bunch of knock-on effects if you do them often enough, frequently enough, and over a long enough period of time. And these young dudes are doing all of it at the same time. So it's very, very weak mindset. So the message of this video is, don't be like the 16-year-old, who's 16-year-old Brokey, is that the term now? Be a little bit more like the guys who actually have leveled up their lives and tripled their testosterone instead of being offended. Which one would you rather be? The guy that's getting his knickers in a twist over nothing, or the guy that goes up to 900 plus testosterone, even in his late 30s? I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer. Anyway, if you're not on the toolkit yet, linked below, it's free. It's free. See, there's another one. And I'll see you in the next one.